Hello everyone and welcome back to Better Than Wolves Tours and Tutorials. This one's a request today. Today we are going to look at my, I call it my pre-steel gold farm, for lack of a better name. You'll need access to the Nether, lots of cobblestone, bow and arrow, and most importantly need vine traps for this to work. That's the critical component. So, let's have a look. There's two big parts to this. The first is a secure bridge in the Nether. Now, by secure, I mean something you can walk on without falling off. This is a lesson I learned the hard way through... Oh, yeah, see? Because if you don't have it set up exactly right, you could fall to your death, and that would be terrible. See, I've got that not completely... Even after all this time, I've still missed a spot or two on this. And the reason you want that is you don't want the gas to be able to explode you off the edge if you can avoid it. Ooh. And you don't want, believe me, when you get this business going, you do not want to accidentally fall off the edge. The pigmen will eat you alive. Like, completely. You will be lunch. So... yeah, so secure bridge and, you know, a few places to take cover from the ghasts. This is safe, but you want a good view. Oh, for gosh sakes. I've got crappy arrows right now, so that's just what I brought with me. See, I've got my steel axe. You can do this with any kind of sword, too. Anyways, let's get on with the meat of the business. You absolutely need a bow for this. You don't want to aggro the pigmen any other ways. And you want a nice long set of walkways that you can walk around so you can look for the magical pigman that's carrying the golden sword. In Better Than Wolves, of course, if you see a mob carrying something, he will drop it. That's just an absolute given. I don't see any helpful pigmen right now, so let's clear the neighborhood a little. So what you do is you piss them off. You make them all very, very angry. And if that's not enough of them... oh, we'll go get these guys too, because... oh, good, they're angry too. Whoops, that wasn't good. Alright, so you see they're all walking under me right now. Now right here, this spot is special, as you'll see in a moment. You hear them yelling? You want to be able to see what's going on below here. Alright, I think that's all of them. So what you do, we go inside and we go down underneath. So what I've done, underneath that walkway, is a vine trap, and that vine trap leads down into this pit where the pigmen, you want to stand back a bit, they can punch you if you get too close, but you just stand here and axe away, clear the decks. Sometimes even more of them will wander in because you've made them mad, and that's pretty cool. So I mean, you'll get a lot of crap, you'll get a lot of the unneeded rotten flesh and whatnot, but all you need to do is just keep trying, and eventually that pigman with the golden sword will spawn out there somewhere, and then you knock him with an arrow and you bring him back here for killing. I would need to bridge out there. Now, of course, once you have steel armor, as you saw in our episodes where we were hunting in the Nether, this becomes pretty obsolete pretty fast because it is a very dangerous way with the ghasts and stuff. But if you need an extra little boost of gold, I mean, you know, one sword will build you a, you know, a number three. It's 3 redstone latches per ingot. So that's 6 redstone latches from 1 golden pig. So the resource investment is well worth it. I'm sure you could make it much safer than what I've done here. This is a very rudimentary design, but it should give you the idea of what we're trying to accomplish here, which is a safe and secure way of luring the pigmen into a vine trap. And that's really all there is to it. If by any chance the pigmen aren't respawning fast enough, all you have to do is the usual thing in Minecraft. You just get a nice good distance away, which I can do here in my Nether hub, and you run away a little ways, let the chunks start resetting and clearing. Take advantage of Minecraft's spawn mechanics, and then you just run back and try again. If you really desperately need rotten flesh, I can't imagine why you would. Or, well, yeah, rotten flesh is about all they drop now, other than the swords. You could use a looting sword, but I don't think it improves your chances of getting a sword, is the unfortunate part of that. Oh, let's see. So it's also somewhat dependent on how much space they have to spawn. If you've got you know, a big lava lake underneath this, it would actually work probably a lot better. But the other thing is, the bigger and more wide open the area is, the better the end result will be. Because, you know, you want to fill in any potholes, because pigmen have absolutely no pathing AI. They will just walk blithely into holes and other stuff without much care or concern. You missed me. So that's really all there is to it. It's a pretty rudimentary system. Not something you need to build once you have the ability to face pigmen, you know, in single combat. Glitchy Minecraft is terrifying. So, I mean, if you had poison potions, you could also bring them. It'd save you some weapon durability, which is especially useful when you know, you could actually do this before you have the ability to recycle metals in that case. If you have the ability to make poison. Yeah, I know, I have my lapis blocks and beacon in here. It's okay, this is relatively safe and secure. And I'm being pretty careful. This was a lot more dangerous back when I first built it. So that's it, in conclusion. It's not safe. It's a very dangerous way to farm metal, but it will yield as many swords as you can get spawned from those pigmen. At the end of the day, you're still sort of, you know, slave to the random number generator. You can always hope for the best. Take that. But that's, yeah. You know, it worked pretty well. I got a good handful of swords out of it, and it made a big difference when I was starting to get resource strained before I had my iron farm up and running and stuff. So, hope you enjoyed. Hope this is helpful. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.